Hello guys, this is Simon from Professor Card Gaming. Welcome back to coverage of the Reddit Yu-Gi-Oh! Non-Meta Tournament. We are in top 4 now, so only 2 videos left. With me is Grand Lamb. Here's our top 32 bracket. How do you think this happened?
I don't know, man. I did not expect Myutant to come out.
We have a Mutant player in top 4, yeah. And so if the title hasn't already given it away at this point, we are covering Mutant today. But the whole bracket is here. At the time of casting this, the tournament is actually already concluded. So the bracket, however, has not been updated, so not to spoil you guys. And top 4 is one each of Earth Machine, Unchained, Endymion, and Mutant. So I don't think anyone was really expecting this, but
I mean, yeah. Do you even know what Mutant cards do?
I don't really know what a single one does. I know they banish a lot and they bleed card advantage, and that's all I got.
Okay.
But yeah, so Earth Machine, I think is something we expect to do well. I'm not really surprised you made it this far.
The other 3 decks besides Mutant are ones we expected to see up here.
Yeah. I think the real unexpected ones were, besides Mutant, there was also Paleo and Zodiac last round, but both of those did end up losing eventually. Yeah. With bad matchups, apparently. Zodiac going up against Unchained, and so the destruction removal from Zodiac was not really able to do much. And then it turns out Paleo gets soloed by the Mutant fusion. So this was not a fun match to watch either. That was pretty one-sided.
The single Unchained player managed to make it all the way to top 4.
Yeah, that's also worth noting. Akashic Magician, also Stardust Gaming, we featured against Galaxy earlier in Swiss, was the only Unchained player in the entire top 32. And they only dropped 1 game so far in the top cut to Zodiac. So not making it to the top 4. But yeah, strong performances from all 4 of these players. When you do make top 4, you are eligible for prizing, and that's something to be proud of. But yeah, do we want to cover their journeys at all, or?
Sure, we can.
Yeah. So you all are playing against a Mirror, knocking out Grand Soil as well, the first seed in the tournament. I think Grand Soil went undefeated during Swiss. And then
yes, I believe so.
Mirror. I think he bricked in the last game, so a little unfortunate. We featured this last time, and then the Unchained player also taking out an Orcus. So a lot of the Orcus falling early on, beating the Trickstar deck, beating the Zodiac deck. Kind of not super expected decks for this Unchained player going up, but did manage to make it all the way up here.
It's weird how the Zodiac player is the only one to take a game off him so far.
Yeah, I think I forgot what exactly happened in that match, but I think there was like Xyz's Import or something, took like a Unchained card and then just got a DK.
Okay.
Yeah. Mutant has had an interesting ride. So Mutant beat Galaxy in the first round. This was a player we were excited to see in Swiss, but this was a interesting match as well. Mutant winning over that, and then taking out the only remaining Orcus player in top 16.
The People's Champion,
Tarachi, yeah. And then beating Paleo in the round of 8. And then finally Endymion, the last Pendulum player in the tournament. I think with pretty commanding victories the first 2 rounds. Actually, all 3 of these rounds were actually very one-sided, I think.
Yeah.
Especially versus Striker. I don't see how that matchup is winnable for Striker. So yeah, this is our top 4. We are going to be covering the Mutant matchup today. It's going to be Horrific Hazelnut on Mutant against Maverick XX on Endymion. So without further ado, let's just jump into it. Okay, so Horrific Hazelnut also going by Casa Caramel Cream on Dueling Book. Probably just going to refer to them as a Mutant player for a lot of this replay. Losing the die roll. Oh, we got some lag here. That's not pretty. Alright, I think we're good. So the opening hand for the Mutant player is going to be Expansion, 2 copies. Mutant Cry, Pot of Extravagance, and an Ash Blossom. So, like you said in the beginning, I'm not super familiar with how this deck works, so can you tell me a little bit about it?
Okay, so Expansion is basically E-Telly for Mutant monsters, level 4 lowers.
Right, and then they have effects on Summon, right?
Yeah, one searches monsters, the other searches spells and traps.
Mm-hmm.
Cry is their fusion summon. It's like, I guess, Miracle Fusion plus like whatever the other one is for heroes that shuffles them back. Cybernetic Overflow or whatever.
Right. Like Thunder Dragon Fusion then.
Yeah, it's like Thunder Dragon Fusion, sorry.
Yeah, okay. And then they have a Spell Fusion as well, right?
You said, oh yeah. So they have a shit all fusion, but if it's not if your opponent controls the extra deck monster, it's if your opponent activates the Pikachu.
Okay, so they've used the monster effect, and I think it's like you can only use up to one from deck or something, right?
Yeah, you banish from a deck, field, or graveyard or hand, I believe.
Yeah, so not as
good
as Shit All Fusion, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You cannot Ash it, I believe.
Oh, really?
I need to read the card again, but I'm pretty sure you cannot Ash that.
I mean, if it banishes from deck, then I feel like you can. Oh, no. Okay, I just didn't read Ash because Gold Slark banishes from deck. Okay, alright. Anyway, Endymion here opening Magister, Citadel, Desires, Souls, and Mighty Master. So Endymion going first is good, but I don't think this plays through an Ash that well, does it?
I'm not very familiar with Endymion, but that hand looks like okay, I guess.
Yeah, it's a little strange. So we're going to start with the Magister and then Citadel. And then using Desires, can banish 10 here.
I imagine this gets Ashed here.
Yeah, it's gotta be. Yeah, so there's the Ash. Yeah, so Ash on the Desires. Now I think he has to just kind of Souls for 1 and pray. I don't really see another option.
Yeah. What does Magister do? Is that the summon from extra deck one?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay.
Yeah, face a monster from the extra deck. And the monster effect, it's a quick effect, and you can get a monster from your deck that you can put a spell counter on.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so if he does manage to summon this, it'd be okay. But it has to send the Citadel. This is not really what you want to see. As a pen player, draws into another Magister.
That is not it, though. Well, I guess...
He can normal summon this.
Does it take from your field or only from himself?
From your field.
Oh, cool. Okay, that's not
And he can go into the spellbook link with this.
Alright, true.
Yeah, I think that's what he's going to do. So he's going to normal summon Magister and then go into... He's going to go into Daybreaker.
I guess it's going to go for Magister.
Did he banish his spellbooks? Or does he just not want to go for it? He banished Knowledge.
First Knowledge and Blue Boy, I think.
Oh, okay, yeah. So that's rough. So... Yeah, I think if he hadn't, then he would have gone for the Knowledge play, but...
I'm assuming you activate Endymion here.
Yeah, so this, gets the counter, and then he's going to scale the Mighty Master. These are both 8s, right? Yeah, okay, so he can't bend. He has to use the Magister effect here.
Get a counter on the link, also?
Yeah. This is legal, right? Yeah, that's legal. Okay.
Yeah.
And now he does have the 3 counters to remove from his field, so he will be able to get like a Jackal King from deck or something. Oh, we just
Celine?
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Alright, I mean, this is not really what you want to see as the,
yeah.
The
I don't know,
player.
this is a little awkward.
Yeah, we may just see Myutant just run away with this now. He's gonna shotgun Magister in the standby phase.
Summon Jackal, okay.
Do keep in mind that, again, these players do know the decks their opponents are on, and so Maverick valuing the Jackal King over reviving the Mighty Master from Graveyard with Celine. But going to Extravagance here. Let's just take a look at these. Okay, Last Warrior, 2 Exteriors. So probably plays Awaken the Dragon. And then 1 each of the fusions and a Dingirsu. So going over the fusions real quick, this is just a pop on summon, right?
Yeah, then if your opponent activates anything, you can make it unaffected by whatever type of card it was.
Right. This is one reason why the Paleo matchup was so miserable, is because the Paleo player had to use like 3 traps to out like 1 mutant card.
Also, it floats.
Yeah, it's a struggle.
Yeah.
And then the big one has a ridiculous summoning requirement, but it's a quick effect banish and negate, right?
Yeah, it's Mechaba for card types again, but you just get the banish from anywhere this time.
Yeah, that's pretty strong if you can manage to get him on the field. And the artwork is sick. This archetype is some of the sickest.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah. It's a shame that it's
I'm so sad these cards aren't like that good compared to other cards that are really good.
I mean, I'm used to trash talking this deck, but we're casting it in top 4, so we're gonna see how long that lasts. Draws into 2
not what he wants
big
to see.
ones. Yeah, I don't know much about this deck, but I don't think that's good.
Yeah, Cry can't fuse from hand, so that's gonna be really important.
Wow, okay. So it looks like set 4 pass?
Yeah, that was honestly the worst she could have got.
Okay, so the disruption here is Torrential and then just expansion, right? Like, he can...
Yeah.
Can he cry into a pop? No, he can't, right?
No. I mean, I guess you can expansion summon and then change Torrential, but...
Right. So we'll see if Maverick can board any kind of spell trap disruption for this torrential. So it goes main 1, scales Abductor, has 2 more counters, and then...
He's missing anything in the extra deck to summon though, I think.
Yeah.
Sucks.
But Selene removes from anywhere, and so does Jackal, right? Okay, so he still has a monster negate, which is nice.
That's really cool.
So he summons back the Mighty Master in defense, because Selene only summons in defense, and then he's going to swing for damage. Does this get the counter when it attacks? Huh, okay.
That's really cool.
I can't imagine that ever comes up, but I mean, it comes up here, so. Swings for damage.
Maybe summoning this Jackal where Selene points to might have been a mistake, but we'll see if it comes up, I guess.
Yeah, or the Mighty Master, right?
Oh, you have to summon where Selene
Oh, you
points
have to,
that.
yeah, no, the Jackal, I agree. May have been a mistake, because he has 3 and 8 scales.
Yeah, he's missing a card right now.
Yeah, but probably doesn't want to like pend into like a strike or something because he doesn't know what these sets are.
He has 1 spell and trap card negate and a monster negate, so interested to see where this goes.
Yeah, I think he may know it's not strike at this point because I feel like you definitely strike the Selene if you have it. So
yeah, 100%.
But always good to be paranoid, I think. So he's going to Endy the expansion, and this is activate once per turn, so that's not good for our mutant. Not good for the Endy player here. So he's going to bounce the Magister in end phase.
Now Endymion is indestructible.
Yeah,
but
this is the second. It's also in defense, so you can just run this over.
Yeah.
So this is gonna.
He's just adding it this time. Okay.
Oh, because he doesn't want to lose to the Jackal. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, alright, so I'm going to normal summon 0-5, so this is the Monster Searcher. Would you get this instead of the Spell Trap Searcher when you have the 2 big guys in hand?
I imagine he's just gonna add the Spell Trap card for follow-up next turn, but it's weird. The Spell Traps aren't really that good, because the Lab summons one that's banished or in your hand.
Okay, got it.
But I guess the Lab can, like, mulligan one. I don't know what his plan is here, though.
Yeah, so he's gonna 0-5 and then Jackal King chain and then Torrential chain to that. And Maverick didn't keep a counter on Jackal. So he wanted to keep a counter on Mighty Master to keep it indestructible, but now he's not gonna have that spell trap negate.
Expansion's also Bale Nix for card effects, so that might come up here.
But it's only Bailings on field, so
yeah.
Not the greatest, but
oh, it's only level 8 too. Okay.
These cards are great.
That's crazy.
So yeah, if he
they're just gonna let him.
If he had kept the counter on the Jackal, he could have chained Endy and bounced the Jackal. Right.
I think he's just letting it go, actually.
Well, he can't use it now because it needs to be. Oh, it can return itself.
Yeah, it can return itself.
Oh, okay, all right. Yeah, it chooses to keep the ending. Never mind. I don't read cards, so ignore me.
I think a better play here would have been to normal summon, but don't use effects, and then use its other effect to summon Beast from hand by banishing Arsenal.
Right, and then Cry is live, right?
Yeah.
Right, so you can tribute the mutant, and then you banish a card from your hand or face of field. Okay, I see. Yeah, just
that's a little awkward. Strike now, so just has to switch to attack and attack for game.
Yeah, I think he could have played this a little differently. Again, I'm surprised he didn't go for the Spell Trap Searcher, but I guess it would have been negated anyway. So activates Institution and then pens Jackal from extra deck.
Yeah, pens him in.
That's just the game. Yeah, okay. So Maverick opening really weak, but I mean, Caustic Caramel Cream opening, I think, 4 traps, 2 of which were not super helpful, and then drawing the 2 big mutants.
Yeah, extra was really bad there.
Yeah, not super helpful there. So that's going to be game 1 going to Endymion. Moving on to game 2. We're going to probably see Mutant choose to go first. Yeah. Deck sizes, by the way, 40 versus 45. And then the opening hand for Mutant. This is a thing. Okay, so Trap Trick, Extravagance, Cosmic Ash, and Shadow Imprisoning Mirror. So this is a tech choice that Caustic Caramel Cream decided on. I believe I asked about this, and they said that this was... they predicted like a lot of light and dark jank in the tourney.
It wasn't this guy, was it? Who was main decking it, or was that the Galaxy player?
I think it was this player, yeah.
Okay, that's too funny.
Yeah. I think it also paid out. Maybe not in the main deck, but I believe Shadow Imprisoning also clutched out their top 16 win against Orcust.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I think it depends also on your matchup luck. Like, I think it's really hard to make super specific meta calls in a tournament this diverse, and you have to get really lucky with your matchups. But this card could put in work here. Yeah, and the Maverick's hand is going to be Magician's right hand. So I don't think they want to open this one. I think they want to restage, right?
Yeah, restage for sure with souls.
So this is like one of the garnets, I guess. Then Mighty Master, Abductor, Spellpower Mastery, and Magister. So normally a decent hand, but again, the Ash here is going to be, I think, super high impact. But yeah, so you're just going to start with Extravagance. And then drawing into E-Telly and Expansion.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, E-Telly is just going to get everything, right?
Yep. Get the Monster Searcher, we get the Spell and Trap Card Searcher.
And it only banishes 2 Synthesis, so he's okay there. So going to E-Telly for... I would imagine the Monster Searcher.
Monster one, yep.
And then this adds the Spell Trap Searcher.
ST46.
That's quite good. So 46 gets the Spell Traps. Oh, okay, so it's M for Monster and it's ST for Spell Trap.
Yeah, ST for Spell Trap.
Okay, that's cute. Alright.
I don't know what the numbers mean though, but...
I don't know if they mean anything. If someone knows, let us know in the comments, because that's a nice little fun fact. Did he just grab a second expansion?
Yeah, it looks like it instead of... I guess... Chapter can grab Cry, but that's just weird. I don't know.
Yeah, would you not get like the Field Spell or Fusion or something? Or do you just
well, the Field Spell doesn't do anything here, unfortunately.
Okay. So I guess the second expansion then uses...
oh, it just banishes against Monster.
Yeah, to get Beast. So this one negates activation of spells. That's really good. Okay, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe I guess...
And banishes them.
Yeah, it banishes them as well. Maybe the thought is like you can expansion for like a free plus, and then that's just fodder for your beast. I don't know.
I think beast also recurs monsters if you kill it, or is it traps?
Okay, card it adds back a trap. Okay, so maybe he wants to just flip the expansion, get a plus, banish the expansion for beast, and then later add it back if it's destroyed.
Yeah, I imagine that's about to happen.
Yeah. So is that 5? Is that 4? Because the trap trick.
Trap trick's live, so yeah. Okay.
So it draws another Abductor for turn. And then it's going to normal Abductor here and activate right hand.
I think you chain Cosmic to those, right?
Yeah, because if you don't, then you're never going to resolve it.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, target the scale, right?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. So scale is the Magister now. Abductor has 3 counters. Or it's going to negate the activation of this and just banish the expansion from hand, rather. So, yeah, I'm wondering if it would have been better to, like, shotgun the expansion and then just banish it from field.
Yeah, I think that also would have been better. Also, I guess it's weird he didn't grab Cry, I guess, then, in that situation.
Yeah, I mean, he does have the trap trick, but...
Do you want a trap trick for Cry, though?
Yeah, I don't really know how often the Mutant deck goes through all of its traps or whatnot, but even into, like, backer removal also, you don't want to be forced, like, prematurely activate trap trick either.
100%.
So gonna activate Mastery, this is gonna be Ashed. I think this is just too much disruption for the
yeah, it just clutches it.
He's gonna go Abductor, but I don't think this gets him. Okay, he can get a draw here, and he can go into the Spellbook link. But I think Trap Trick is going to stop any of that.
Yeah, I believe Cry, or I guess he's just not going to.
Oh, he's not gonna need it.
Yeah.
Shadow Imprisoning Mirror.
Forgot about Okay.
You can never forget about the Shadow Imprisoning. Yeah, this is a well.
It's just testing. And phase expansion? Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, just gonna admit defeat. I think he knows that there's a slow roll of advantage coming, and there's nothing you can do about it. And then if I recall correctly, there's they have to do a quick draw to solve the siding issue. But yeah, we are going to be going into game 3 now. So Endymion almost certainly going to choose first. Yeah, the RPS there because of the draw offer they had to make to fix the bug. Opening hand is going to be Jester Confit, Knowledge, Right Hand, Jackal King, and Reasoning. So again, the Garnets, not really the greatest.
Not that good. I guess he could like Reasoning and Spellbook Knowledge to Jester, but I don't know, it's weird.
Yeah, this is 3 Garnets, isn't it?
Yeah, which one is this? The Spell Negator?
Yeah, it's the same one as last game.
Ew,
You really want
okay,
every
I don't.
stage. Yeah, not super pretty. But the
Yeah, I don't
mutant
think this is
hand,
what you want.
yeah, mutant hand is no generics. Looks like all engine, so it's gonna be mist. This is the trap guy. It doesn't even negate. It's just like
Yeah, draw
a
two.
lore of darkness. Yeah, okay. And then Cry, the Fusion Trap, SC46, the Spell Trap Searcher, E-Tele, and Mutant Evolution Lab. So this is our first time reading this, I think. So this gets back 46 from Banished, and minor attack buff, and then there's a mulligan effect.
Yep, Cosmic Gen, I think.
That's pretty underwhelming for a field spell. Like a modern field spell.
I mean, I guess it summons, and they all have on-summon effects, but
yeah,
since it doesn't grab from graveyard, it's so weird.
Mm-hmm. So we'll see what Mapper can do with his hand, because it doesn't look fantastic. So I'm going to start with a Confit, and then Knowledge immediately. So it draws into Blue Boy.
Wow, that was awful. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm going to Reasoning here. Would you not
What do
Blue
you even
Boy
call it versus Endymion?
first?
Also, yeah, I think I would have reasoned first.
Yeah, because you can call like 6, 7, or 8, right?
6, 7, or 8.
You wouldn't call 8, I don't think.
7 stops Endymion, 6 stops Jackal, 7 stops Reflection.
Yeah, maybe you call 7.
Yeah,
he's gonna call 7 here.
Okay.
I feel like maybe he should have Blue Boyed first for secrets, but I guess it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, there it is.
Reflection. You are a gamer. That's true. This is
one counter.
Rough. Almost Blue Boy. He's gonna grab secrets. I don't know if he plays 2 knowledge. It's 2 counters. Looks like he does not.
Oh, he just passes.
Okay, this is super tragic. Yeah, I mean,
this doesn't do anything.
3 garnets, right? Yeah. I feel like maybe you just test your luck with their reasoning. But it's really hard to say, especially if they always call reasoning right. Then it's like really, really hard to say what the right call is.
Yeah, he would have got Blue Boy off that, I guess. And I don't know. I guess I could see the spellbook link since you have Jester.
Yeah, but then the problem is you already have knowledge in your hand, so
yeah,
you have knowledge in your hand, and you probably run like 1 of each spellbook. And so, what is your spellbook link actually doing?
True.
So that's this is just rough. I think Pent like not that inconsistent either. Like this is a solid deck, but really unfortunate hand and draws. But I mean the second big mutant as well for the mutant player is not the greatest either. But
we had a good run.
Yeah, the engine may just be too much here because now he has 46 anti-telly.
Oh man.
Yeah, so it goes expansion. Into Beast.
Yep, Beast.
Yeah, I mean, he can't eat Telly because of right hand. Although, if he does activate Lab, it'll just stay on field, right? And then the right hand is basically useless.
Yeah, it'll stay on field.
Yeah, because he can just activate Lab, and then that'll cause right hand to negate it, which does nothing, and then he can just activate Telly.
But I don't even know if that actually matters in grand scheme of things now.
Yeah. Oh, he can just clear the Spellcaster as well. So... Going to add 46 for next turn.
Is he gonna do it again?
Yeah. It's gonna mulligan here, put back the arsenal. Draws into Ash, yeah.
Oh, is he gonna summon it? Yeah, cool.
Banishes expansion to get arsenal. So this is the monster one. So yeah, we've seen all 3 mutants.
Yeah, you banish a card to target a monster in the field, banish it.
And that is when they activate monster effect, okay.
And then Cry is also live to summon Ultimus if you will.
Summon Ultimus?
Ultimus is the really big one. He banished
this is banished, okay. Yeah. Do they have a spell engrave though to banish I guess you can banish the field spell to stop spells.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's going to try to use Abductor here.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't even realize that he got this one on the field. Yeah, I mean, I think the Lab drawing the Ash is really the nail in the coffin for this one. Because he's going to be able to banish the Abductor here with the Beast, and then the Desire is going to be met with the Ash, most likely. Yeah, that's Ash. Actually built different. Passes turn.
Yep.
I think, that's concession. Alright, so that is...
Well, I guess... Sorry.
that is Mutant. in the finals. What timeline are we in?
I don't know, man. That's just crazy.
Yeah,
I had Ash for everything.
I really think that Endymion was gonna, or I really thought that Endymion was gonna take this, especially after that game 1. Like,
yeah, he's on 45 cards though, so I guess maybe that might have been deck building error. I don't know.
Yeah, but even if you're on 45, you probably do it so you don't draw your garnish as much. Ideally, I think that's the idea, and then he opens up with like, what was it, Knowledge, Jackal, and Right Hand. That is just like,
sucks.
Yeah, I mean, also to like win a tournament, you have to be a lucky player as well. Like, the mutant player having Ash at like the perfect moments is also just like sometimes you're just destined to draw the outs. Because if the desires had resolved there, that would have been Soul's terraforming.
I think he already milled Citadel though, so it would have been draw 2 off Souls and Prey.
Oh, if he only played 1, yeah, okay. But then
I'm gonna assume he's gonna say my desires draws are insane or something.
Yeah, I don't know. That's it then. We're gonna see Mutant in finals. And then the other deck, I don't think we're gonna reveal at this point, but you will know by the finals. And yeah, so that's gonna go up probably in 2 to 3 days. And I'm going to probably have posted the roundup post on Reddit by that point for the entire tournament. So you can check that out for info on deck lists. So that'll be coming soon. Make sure you stay tuned for that. Remember to like and subscribe. Again, thanks for all the support. This has been a lot of fun to cast. At least for me. I don't know how you feel about this.
Yeah, I love it, man. Mutants are cool.
Yeah, it's been great. Yeah, so we're going to wrap up with the next video. That should be coming out soon. Yeah, stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Peace.